Good evening. We present the news summary. Owners of some food vans based at the ex-playground area in town are asking the authorities to give them more time to be able to relocate their businesses after they have been asked to move. The owners say they have been given 6 months to move and some even 1 month. They say that this is contrary to what was agreed and announced by the authorities just 2 months ago in July. It was then agreed that the owners had until 2024, when the waterfront project development could start, for them to find a new place for their businesses. Given the short notice, they say they do not have anywhere else to go, so there is a possibility that they will have to close down their businesses, which will affect their clients and their workers. The Ministry of Education says everything is in place to begin its program of free breakfast in primary and secondary schools and free lunches in primary schools as from the coming Monday. It was the Minister of Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, who made the statement during a press conference this morning. The Ministry of Education is being supported by partners such as STC, the Farmers Association, the charity organization Caritas, and parents, to name a few. Parents who want their children to be registered on the program must do the necessary formalities. The Seychelles Cannabis Association was officially launched yesterday at the Augerine Hotel at Beauvallon. The association's chairperson, Nelson Esparon, said there is a lack of credible information relating to cannabis in Seychelles. He said the association will continue to lobby the government to provide safe access to cannabis.
SKA aims to be the voice of the people when it comes to cannabis. We will continue to lobby our government to provide safe access to cannabis to us, the users, within a regulated framework. A regulated cannabis framework will ensure that cannabis is removed from the hands of the criminals. Today also highlights the progress that we have made as a country. We can actually and freely associate as a group and talk about cannabis without any fear or persecution. So this is the way forward. Some people still believe cannabis is a gateway drug. They think if you consume cannabis, ultimately you will consume heroin. There are too many misconceptions and controversies surrounding cannabis.
The St. Mary's Chapel of the Anglican Parish of Port Lagry has formally adopted the elderly home in the district. An agreement has been signed between Archdeacon Daniel Elizabeth and the Principal Secretary of the Family Affairs Department, Clive Ruku. The ceremony was held in the home for the elderly at Port Lagry, which houses 14 residents, 9 men and 5 women. Also present were the MNA Rosie Bistoke and the District Administrator Veshna Gertrude.
In the past, St. Mary's Chapel, we have done various activities here at the home for the elderly. For example, we have painted the walls surrounding the home. We have also planted fruit trees commemorating the International Day for the Environment. So we want to bring our commitment to the home on another level. So we want to engage not only the parishioners, but most importantly, other organizations within Port Lagry that can contribute to make the life of our parish, of the residents of the home for the elderly, a more comfortable one. And as we interact with them, we also emphasize on the values that have contributed to make Seychelles a place where there has been peace in the past, there has been love, there has been respect for different generations. So it is basically living and celebrating our faith by being practical in what we do in our community.
Inmates at the Montagne Posey prison are better equipped to develop their skills in information and communication technology. This follows the donation of ICT books from the University of Seychelles, UNICE, and the Indian High Commission to the prison services. It was during a short ceremony at UNICE ICT Center at Montfleury this morning. It was the Indian Chargé d'Affaires, Vikram Grewal, and the Dean of the Faculty of Art and Social Development at UNICE, Dr. Justin Zelim, who presented samples of the books to the Commissioner of Prison and to inmates.
I will take this opportunity to reiterate UNICEF's commitment and appreciation to the Indian government through the Indian High Commission for continuing to collaborate with the University of Seychelles as a very strong stakeholder and an organization that has the same vision in terms of the kind of education that we would like to provide for the Seychelles. UNICE, one of our pivotal mandate is to ensure that we participate in the education of our citizens, the community. So when we partner with stakeholders, we're not here only to receive, but it is also our duty and responsibility to give. So this morning, this is a symbol of UNICE connecting with the community, particularly the prison services, whereby we do hope that the gesture of sharing the excess books that we have will help to provide opportunities for our brothers and sisters that are at the prison to be able to continue their education. It is rather a bit like a paradox that we are presenting hard copy books at a place where we promote e-learning, we promote development in new technology. But for UNICE, it is what we stand for. We stand for the future, for development, for the future, for technology, but we also stand for sustaining traditional ways of educating.
And when it came to our attention that UNICE wanted to do this, we said yes, because we can't afford to throw anything away. Let's reuse and recycle, and guess it's a metaphor as well for our own way of operating, because every inmate deserves a second chance. If they learn, they reconcile, and they improve themselves. So these books I know are going to be, I may use it so I can learn how to do emails. On a serious note, it's important for us, and we have a good working relationship with the University of Seychelles, and I know that the people in India and the Indian High Commission has an excellent working relationship with the Seychelles over a number of years. And we hope for prison service and the Indian High Commission, this is just a start. We can come knock on your door, or if you want to come knock on our door, whichever fits. We say thank you.
And to commemorate this year's African Traditional Medicine Day, August 31st, the Seychelles National Heritage Resource Council, in collaboration with the National Museum of History, organized several activities. These included exhibitions and a cooking session centered on the use of soursop and its medicinal properties. It was held at the Domaine de Val-de-Pré.
Soursop is a popular fruit in Seychelles, and it is rich in vitamins and fiber, which help boost the immune system. Experienced senior citizens gave their support in helping the youth who participated in the cooking sessions to prepare soursop dishes and juice. Diari Ale and Vanessa Fairley from the Heritage Club helped in preparing the soursop salad.
We want to learn a lot of things, how to cook, how to know plants that makes a lot of differences.
Or like traditional things like that.
It was fun. It's my first time to cook. Make salad for myself and him, and it was delicious.
In addition to the cooking sessions, the youth also viewed an exhibition focusing on the medicinal use of the fruit and its health benefits. The main objective of the exhibition is to pass on knowledge from the older generation to the youth. The exhibition is open to the public as of tomorrow, the 2nd of September, at the National Museum of History in Victoria.
And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.